Greetings, everyone. Eastern culture has long believed that one's appearance is born from one's heart, meaning a person's face can partly reflect their personality, habits, and even hidden instincts. Some people believe that the position of moles on the face can reveal a man's sexual tendencies, level of desire, and attitude toward intimacy. Although modern science has not fully proven these beliefs, East Asian physiognomy still sees them as an interesting way to understand male instincts. According to ancient physiognomy, the human body has certain energy points where energy gathers strongly and influences emotions and personality. For men, sexual energy is believed to be connected to areas such as the mouth, eyes, nose, and lips, parts that express emotion and vitality. Today, LoveWell will share how people in the past explained the connection between facial moles, male attraction, and sexual desire. First, a mole on or above the lips. In folk belief, a man with a mole in this position often values physical feelings, especially in love and intimacy. He is seen as instinctive, pleasure-seeking, and unafraid to express his desires. Such men may be easily attracted to beautiful women and may prefer excitement over long-term commitment. For them, sex is not only emotional connection, but also a way to show masculinity. However, because they value sensation so much, they may sometimes confuse love with possession. Being with such a man can bring happiness because he knows how to pamper his partner, but it can also bring insecurity because his heart may not always remain steady. Next is a mole at the corner of the eye. This is often considered a sign of strong desire. It does not necessarily mean outstanding sexual ability, but it suggests that the man is easily aroused and strongly craves closeness. Men with this feature are often good at charming women. They know how to use their eyes, words, and confidence to attract the opposite sex. However, loyalty may not always be their strongest point. They enjoy the feeling of conquest, like being admired, and are easily excited by novelty. Loving this kind of man means loving someone passionate, but also unpredictable. A mole on the tip of the nose carries another meaning. It is associated not only with desire, but also with material temptation. Men with a mole on the nose are believed to be emotionally intense, easily stimulated, and to have a rich, intimate life. They are often generous, enjoy spending money, and know how to impress women. However, they may also lack self-control and become wasteful. Some may even depend financially on their partner. In other words, this is the type of man who is charming and romantic, but not always stable. Finally, a mole on the lip line or around the mouth is often seen as a sign of a flirtatious man who enjoys pleasure and finds it hard to resist temptation. These men are usually naturally charming, confident, and good with words. In physiognomy, however, this position is considered a warning sign. It suggests that the man may easily fall into romantic affairs. He may fall in love quickly, change quickly, and rarely see sex as a serious commitment. For him, intimacy can be a pleasure, a game, and a way to prove his personal appeal. Of course, we cannot judge a man's whole personality or sexual life simply by one mole. Human beings are far more complex than external signs. Strong desire does not always mean unfaithfulness, just as a calm appearance does not mean a lack of passion. Emotions, experience, environment, and relationships all shape the way a person expresses desire. Interestingly, modern psychology also sees the face as a kind of emotional map. The areas around the mouth, eyes, and nose are closely connected to the nervous system, which controls emotions, pleasure, and excitement. Therefore, ancient physiognomy's connection between these facial areas and sexual desire may have some symbolic basis, even if it was explained in the language of the past. For women, observing these features should not be for judgment, but for better understanding. A man who seems highly passionate may also be someone who loves deeply, lives with energy, and brings warmth to a relationship. Meanwhile, a calm man may be thoughtful, controlled, and emotionally considerate. What matters most is harmony and respect between two people. In love and intimacy, only when both partners are open and understanding can differences become balanced. A mole may look like just a small dot, but behind it may be a story about personality, desire, and the way a man lives with himself. Desire is not bad. It only becomes dangerous when hidden, abused, or used without respect. If a man knows how to balance instinct and emotion, even someone with a so-called flirtatious mole can still become a trustworthy partner, passionate, loyal, and deep. In the end, what makes a man truly attractive is not the position of a mole, but the way he loves, with his body, his soul, and his respect for the woman beside him. Thank you for watching LoveWell. Goodbye and see you again.